What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing good out there on this Friday. I'm doing good myself. It's Friday finally. And Shabbat Shalom to the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Let's get some worshiping and praising, okay? We definitely need it as a people collectively and personally in our own personal lives. We need to do this. Well, I come across this story right here, and it's one of those stories that we've been hearing for the past like 2 to 3 years now, where as in this one, it says, white man robs Maryland bank wearing blackface, okay? And I guess this is the picture of him right here, the guy that did it. I'm tired of this kind of shit right here, where you would get some degenerate, low life piece of shit, that's unhappy with themselves, that happens to be a pale white person, you understand, that wants to go and dress up like a brother and go out, and rob some, looking to make it look like the brother is the one that's guilty. This is a crime on so many levels, not only just robbing the bank, but impersonating a brother. If I had my way about this, if I ever caught a white man doing shit like this, I would beat the living shit out of his ass. You know what I mean? I would jump on this motherfucker and stomp his ass, you understand, beyond his white meat. Simply because he's putting this, wearing masks like this and shit, you understand, where he's accusing us of doing something that any innocent black man is not out here doing. And do you know, as a result of what low life like this is doing, there has been many innocent black men that has been arrested, fingerprinted, and booked on robbing banks that they didn't even do, simply because of low lives like this kind of shit. That's the reason why I say, if I had my way, catch a motherfucker looking funny, you know what I'm saying? Something ain't sitting right with this motherfucker right here, and start kicking him in his ass to see if a mask comes off. That might not be the way to deal with it, but I'm just saying, this has so many messed up circumstances that rise with situations like this. It ain't cool. Not for brothers. You see what I mean? See, I hardly ever see, like black men going out getting white masks, doing the opposite thing and then going robbing banks. It's bullshit. Let's get into this story here. In almost 40 years in law enforcement, this was the first time I ever remember a person going into a bank with blackface on, Police Chief Alan Miller said. This is a first for me in my career. According to ABC News, a white man robbed a Maryland bank Tuesday wearing blackface in an attempt to cover his real identity. Now, what I'm saying, you can tell he's a lowlife and he's a racist simply because he could have went on and put a fucking clown mask on. Go be, who you really are. Go get a clown mask. Go get some white, mask or some shit like that. But no, he's not going to do that. It's somewhere he wants somebody to point fingers at a brother. I'm tired of this kind of shit. Something got to be done about it because obviously, the police, is not doing anything that's effective. And I know it's because they don't care. The only thing that they're doing is going accusing other black men for like robbing banks and shit as a result of what this bastard right here doing, okay? But to continue, it says in this box right here, more about this. How did Iron Man get away with playing a movie character in blackface? Oh, that's not Iron Man. That's that old the drug head that dude. What's his name? Morton Downey Jr. Him. He's an ex drug head, probably still is. Who knows? But yeah, he I remember one time he did some. I think it's Tropic Thunder or something like that. The movie where he was in there pretending he was Fred Williamson. And it's like I said. Okay, so what? White boys want to dress like and be like black men. Okay, that's basically what it boils down to. See? Because they know who the man, the real man of this planet is. They know what it's all about. That's the reason why you get all of this kind of stuff. That's the reason why you get the hate, the envy. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. But to continue, it says 16th century Belgian festival, which features blackface characters, still celebrate despite protests. Racist blackface party in Belgium closed to former Leopold Human Zoo sparks anger. What? Zoo? How CIA planned to wear blackface during Nkrumah's overthrow at attack Chinese embassy in Ghana. See, it's all over the world. They want to be a man. You want to be a man, so you go, is you know you're not a real man. You know, because real men don't do shit like this. Real men don't put on masks and go around masquerading as somebody that they're not. Another type of man is what I'm saying. See? And they the only ones that's doing it. See? Why don't you ever go and put on Mexican face? You know, why don't you ever go and put on Chinese face? All these other faces that you can go put on, who do you always choose? A black man. See? That way you can, you know, be who you really wish you was, and then show hate for the man you masquerading as being by trying to get him in some shit, right? But back to the story. The heist took place in the PNC Bank in Perryville. The teller who was robbed initially described the suspect as black. A review of the footage of the incident, however, identified the suspect as a white man, as the skin around his white gloves, his white gloved hand and jacket sleeve gave him up. You could see that he was not a black male, Miller said. He had obviously covered his face in black something. I don't know if it was makeup or what. We're still investigating. The incident reportedly occurred after midday and there wasn't any injury. He walks up to the teller and he presents the teller with a note. And the note basically said, hey, I want all your money. Don't give me a money bag. I want all the money in the drawer, Miller told ABC News. He added, he scooped up the money and left it. He scooped up the money and left. It took about 15 to 20 seconds total for this to happen. No weapon was displayed nor insinuated. The suspect, who boated in a gray car, is described by investigators to be about 5'8" tall, 5'8" inches tall, and weighed about 180. The phenomenon of white suspects using blackface to commit crimes is nothing new. Yeah, in 2018, a 26-year-old white man, Cameron James Kennedy, was charged with robbery after holding up a casino in Las Vegas wearing a blackface to appear black. In the early morning of January 10th, Kennedy showed a cashier a handgun that was tucked in his waistband during the robbery at the New York casino in the Las Vegas Strip. On the Las Vegas Strip. I want all your hundreds and don't mess around, he told the cashier before leaving the casino in a taxi, in a cab, with more than $23,000, according to the complaint. The police said the cashier noticed Kennedy was not black because his skin tone was off and blotchy, as he used makeup to appear black. Kennedy, who was already under federal supervision on prior bank robbery charges, was arrested on January 25th after phone records placed him near where the robber was dropped off from the taxi on the morning of the robbery. And here go this little bastard right here. Little a merc rat. You know what I mean? Right here. And this is what he doing. Man, this is bullshit. You know, see? Now this you know where he's dressed up right here, shit. Hell, he favored Lil Daryl. You see? He could have got that man arrested. You know what I mean? Somebody Lil Daryl robbed some and shit. You see what I mean? But really, on the real though, these motherfuckers need their ass beat severely. Just go as you are, you monkey-eared bastard. Just go as you are. You know? So we see who the real criminal is in this planet right here. You know? That's what it is. Diabolical shit. Dressing up like black men, doing shit. And look at this. Some few years ago, also a white man, Conrad Sadaric, I guess that's his bastard name, robbed several Ohio banks wearing a hyper-realistic mask of a black man. He ordered from Hollywood mask-making company SPFX mask. He also ordered a matching set of black hands, which is used to rob the bank. An innocent black man was arrested for Zadaric's crimes and was identified falsely in a lineup by 6 or 7 eyewitnesses, including his mother, after watching the surveillance footage of the crime. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, as far as I'm concerned, companies like this should be held liable and sued for making masks that look like O'Shea Duke Jackson. You see what I mean? Because that's just who this damn mask look like. And I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but this mask look like O'Shea Duke Jackson on the real. And here go this little bitch ass llama face, you know, fucker right here, looking like a roach in the eyes. You understand? If, however way they caught him, you see what I mean? Whatever gave him away. If it wasn't for whatever gave him away, that man, the black man that was originally accused, you know, for doing this, would still probably be in prison. You see? But to continue, he was jailed until after some months, when the actual bank robber's girlfriend called the police after finding the mask and a huge sum of money. So his girlfriend gave his punk ass up. See? Monkey ears. You see? You see that? If it wasn't for his girlfriend giving his punk ass up, the black man that was accused of doing this shit would still be locked away. This ain't cool. Ain't nothing about this right. That's the reason why I said catch motherfucker out here. Some look funny about him and shit. Whatever, give him away. He needs his ass to just start just automatically whooping his ass on the dime. See? On the real. I'm serious. Because this shit he's doing is dangerous to brothers all over this world. You see what I mean? This kind of shit right here. Just go be who you are. The scum on the fucking earth. You know, I mean, and you proving it by putting on a mask. A white boy putting on a mask, trying to masquerading yourself as a man, a black man. You see? Because a real man would have just went in there. If that's what you want to do, a real man would just go ahead, go in the bank, and rob it. As himself. See? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please remember to live your life as though we are being watched simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.